Hi guys, this is Jill at Eidolon House. I just wanted to talk to you guys, take a few minutes to talk about the tools that we use for grooming our Angoras. We keep Angoras to harvest their wool. We save their wool and spin it into yarn, so we have several different types of tool to help us harvest wool, but I'll talk about everything. The biggest thing about Angoras is keeping them mat free so they're comfortable and happy. So I have a grooming table. My husband just grooms on his lap. I don't really have a lap because I'm super short, which is why I use a grooming table. But honestly, rabbits I do think prefer just sitting on your lap, just between both legs. They feel kind of cradled and comfortable, and that really is the best way if you can. So I start out with just a simple brush that you can get at Walmart in the animal grooming section. You can see mine still has wool and hair in it. But it's just this little with metal teeth. I think they call them a slicker brush. They're not sharp. They're really quite, easy to bend. But I love this guy. As soon as we bring him in, we do what we give him a once over. You brush every direction, up, down, forward, back, just to inspect your rabbit and make sure there are no mats. Check, in between everything, make sure there's, I don't know, sometimes maybe bugs. We haven't had a problem with it, but I have heard that sometimes flies can get in their fur or something. But if you're constantly grooming your rabbit, I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. But this is awesome, the slicker brush. I also use this. It is a dreadlock comb. You can get them at a beauty supply store. I bought mine on Amazon.com for like $9. You can see the teeth are super close together. And I use these mostly for their furnishings and just to comb out their cheeks, underneath their chin, behind their necks, their little fur on their ears. These help with brushing out mats if you can catch them early. I have seen people use these to actually harvest wool. I feel that because the comb is just so close together, for me, I haven't liked it because it just basically crushes the fiber and felts the wool. So I don't use this for harvesting. I use this mostly for combing out early mats and, like I said, around the face. I love it though, but you really don't need it. This can do the same thing. We also use this rake, and this we mostly use for harvesting their wool. When they're in their shed season, it's just so easy to just rake, and it kind of just gathers all of the under wool, the under fur that's falling out. And as you can see, they're thicker combs. They're hard, super hard. You don't ever want to step on that bad boy. I would just, for a word of caution, they will catch mats if you haven't found one. If you're using a rake, it will tug them and pull them. So you have to be careful using this guy. If it does catch a mat and you don't realize it and pull too hard, you could hurt your rabbit. So I would use a rake with caution. Like I said, we mostly just use it for harvesting wool. To cut out mats, we use just these simple shears that you get, at Walmart next to the crayons. They are very sharp, and you do have to be careful even using them, but they work the best cutting through mats, cutting out mats, and even shearing your rabbit. We don't shear them except for in the summer when it's super hot. And we'll show you the proper way of using the scissors so you don't hurt your rabbit. I also have these little shears. They're just little thread scissors that I got in a sewing kit. And if you look at them though, they look exactly like sheep shears. And so they're just mini sheep shears. They're super sharp and very sharp at the tip, so you have to be careful, but I do love that it's so sharp at the tip because they help get really close in to those mats that are super close to the skin. When you have a mat, you never want to pull the mat out to clip it because you'll end up pulling their skin and clipping the skin. So those are also helpful. And then we do have nail clippers that, again, we just got from Walmart. These are just small dog clippers. There's hair in it. I mean, Angoras are covered with wool, so anywhere you clip, you're going to get some wool. And those are the basic tools for what we use for grooming, and this is what we found has worked for us the best. But really, all you need is a pair of good scissors and a slicker brush, and you're good to go. I brought out my hair clippers because I tried using these in the beginning, and they are like worthless for Angora hair. There's no point. Don't even. I promise you, these are what you need. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or leave a comment below. My email address is jill@eidolon@gmail.com. Have a great night.